There's one character in Dragon Ball who formed so much aura and then disappeared for the entirety of the series. He's one of the most important characters in the whole Dragon Ball universe, the one who gave the story a twist that changed reality itself for the first and last time. Bardock, the father of Goku. You ever notice how some characters just get it? Bardock is one of them. Smartest Saiyan we've ever seen in the entire franchise. Because let's be honest folks, the Saiyan who lives on Earth are not exactly in line to be the next Einstein. You might be asking, why is he intelligent? Because he saw the future? Because he knew about Frieza's evil plans before they happened? Or is it because he's the one, the legendary Saiyan who discovered the Super Saiyan transformation? Well, none of those are actually the reason why I'm saying he's intelligent. Bardock not only understood his assignment, he knew that to save the entire reality, he had only 1 in a million chance to do so. Only one path was the right answer. Be ready folks, because what comes next completely changes how you look at Bardock. Let's slow down and really look into the details of the Saiyan Alchemist. But before that, a quick disclaimer. Some of the info I'll be talking about isn't totally canon. So I'm going to divide everything into canon, semi-canon, and non-canon. Bardock was a low-class Saiyan warrior, not an elite, like many people thought. But he was respected and known for completing missions efficiently and swiftly. Unlike most Saiyans, who were cold and mission-driven, Bardock showed unusual affection for his mate and his children, especially Guinea. This made him stand out, since Saiyans rarely cared about family bonds. We saw that with Vegeta and Raditz, who didn't hesitate to kill their own kind, or even their brothers. We can also confirm this behavior in the Granola arc, where Bardock spares a young Cerulean child named Granola, and then a Mechian named Monaito, after realizing the brutality of the Saiyans' invasion. This shows that Bardock wasn't purely ruthless, he had humanity and more depth, something extremely rare among Saiyans. Alright, enough emotions. Let's dive into what exactly happened with Planet Vegeta. And oh lord, how many variations are there? It's like remaking the same movie 3 times. So let's start with the story I find the most boring and then move to the most badass one. Bardock was on another planet, finishing a mission when he sensed something wrong. Frieza recalled all Saiyans to Planet Vegeta under the pretext of a meeting. Why would Frieza want all Saiyans in one place? Maybe to tell them to subscribe to the channel? Maybe? Realizing Frieza intended to destroy them, Bardock convinced Guinea to send their infant son Goku to a distant planet, Earth, where he could survive and thrive on a non-hostile world with a low average power level. The non-canon story is practically the same, but with one big twist at the end. Instead of Bardock dying from Frieza's blast, he gets teleported back to the past of Planet Vegeta, known as Planet Plant. It's a peaceful world with, well, a nice smell of peacefulness. Bardock is confused, not understanding how or by who he got teleported. There he fights Chilled, an ancestor of Frieza, and transforms into a Super Saiyan for the first time after witnessing innocent people being killed. He defeats Chilled, who later warns his descendants about the Super Saiyan legend. It's a what-if fan type tale, but fans love it because it symbolically connects Bardock to the origin of the Super Saiyan legend, which I'll talk about in a future video. Oh, you thought that was wild? Watch this, it's about to get deeper. Now comes the final version of this story, the one I find most detailed when it comes to Bardock's personality and life. He leads a small squad, Tora, Pasha, Borgos, and Shugesh, who are loyal and respect him deeply. This suggests he was popular among Saiyans because of his leadership, strength, and loyalty. On planet Kanasa, a surviving Kanasan warrior cursed him with the power of foresight, allowing him to see small fragments of the near and distant future. Thinking it's just a dream, Bardock doesn't take it seriously. He returns wounded to Planet Vegeta, tries to heal, visits his infant son, and learns that his own team has been betrayed and brutally killed by Dodoria's men. Because Frieza feared the growing power of this group, Bardock fights through, kills the betrayers, but is overwhelmed by Dodoria. Surviving the assault, Bardock finally loses his mind. With the death of his best friends and comrade, and the terrifying vision he thought were hallucinations, Bardock realizes this is destiny. He has only one thing left to do, one last mission to save the world and reality itself. Realizing Frieza intended to annihilate all Saiyans, Bardock tries to warn everyone, but they ignore him. They think he's drunk or exhausted. That's when Bardock understands he has no other choice than to send his child to Earth, make his legacy survive. He then launches a solo kamikaze-style attack on Frieza's forces, but it's too late. Frieza counters with his supernova attack, killing Bardock and destroying planet Vegeta. As he dies, Bardock has a final vision of Goku defeating Frieza, and he accepts it with a small smile, knowing his son will carry on his will. Hold on, I need to say this clearly. Your planet, your race, your whole destiny ended because of one single man's fear. Do you understand now why I wanted to keep this one for last? I mean, it's the perfect story, the right lore, the right emotions, everything that defines who Bardock truly is. It's sad that Toriyama never made this version to official canon. It shows Bardock as more than just a warrior. It shows his pride, his pain, and the sacrifice that shaped Goku's destiny. If you're still watching up to now, I'll give you some information about Bardock that you'll never believe are true, but actually are. And if this doesn't deserve a like on the video, I don't know what does. Alright, fact number 1. Bardock was first introduced in the 1990 TV special Dragon Ball Z Bardock, the father of Goku, produced by Toei Animation. I'm saying Toei, loud and clear. Akira Toriyama loved the idea and later included Bardock in the manga and a few panels, like during Frieza's flashback, to formally tie him into the lore. In interviews, Toriyama said he allowed Toei creative control over Bardock's story because he was busy with the main manga. But later, he validated Bardock's inclusion. So bro literally wanted Goku to be fatherless, like yeah, I forgot family drama, we want fights. Fact number 2. The visual design of Bardock's armor, especially the shoulder straps, was inspired by a character from Seven Samurai. His scar and rugged look were added to make him look more distinct and edgier than Goku. Fact number 3. In Dragon Ball lore, Saiyans are ranked by class, low, middle, and high. Toriyama described Bardock as one of the stronger low-class warrior, thought not mid-class level, even though he's later shown to have power rivaling the king himself. Fact number 4. You know how all Saiyan names are vegetable puns? Like Kakarot carrot, Vegeta vegetables, Raditz radish? Well, Bardock comes from burdock, the root vegetable. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, comment which version of Bardock's story you liked the most. See, I told you I'm growing up from those stupid outros. And if you think Bardock's story is wild, well, wait until you see what I found about Frieza's race. That video is already up. Go watch it next. It connects perfectly to this one. Click the video on screen. Trust me, it'll change how you see Frieza forever. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, so you won't miss any future stories or theories. If you'd like to debate or disagree with anything I said, join the family on Discord. We chat and talk a lot about anime in general. I also started using X. I'll leave all the links in the description. Why are you still watching? Just go, man. It's embarrassing. Go on, leave. I already said everything I wanted to say. I'm ending the video here in this countdown. Are you ready? 3,